Hey everyone, I'm Armored Gaming. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a Monster Legends video on the current 72-hour challenge. This is by far one of the best challenges we've had. I mean, last time we had Kihaku, which was amazing, and now we have Dungeon Master, which is also very amazing. I'll do a really quick analysis on the monsters available, on Burning, on Montauk Creature, Dungeon Master. Actually, I won't focus too much on the epic, just Montauk Creature and Dungeon Master, but my goodness, you should know Social Point is being extremely generous with the monsters they're offering. But before that, I do want to apologize. I know I haven't been updating that many new videos. It's been a lot of old videos, and I mean a lot of old videos. Sorry about that. I've been kind of in a slump, not really felt like updating much. Also been a little sick. And honestly, there really wasn't too much to update. It was just, what was it, a progressive island? Didn't feel the need to make videos. Monster Wiki isn't really updating anymore, so I'm not sure how I'm going to be doing analysis in the future. We'll see what happens when that happens. But for now, let's talk about the 72-hour challenge. And I guess I want to start off by answering the question I know everyone is wondering, or everyone that's new to my channel or new to this challenge or new to Monster Legends. That question is, how do you get challenge coins really fast? How do you do it? Well, I hate to break it to you, but the only way to get coins really fast is that you would have had to prep for a long time. You would have had to save up your gold. So take a look at this account. I have 634 million gold on this account. I've been saving up for quite a while. I don't play too much on this account. My gold production isn't the best. As you can see, I still have Pandakin farms here. I do have some legendary farms. Look at these legendary farms over here. They're full of baby legendary monsters. So my gold production purposely, I don't devote too much time. But the way you excel in the 72-hour challenge is that you need a lot of gold, because this event highly relies on how much quantity you can get of whatever task. For example, the more gold you collect, the more coins you get. The more food you collect, the more coins you get. And thus, if you have a lot of gold saved up, you can plant a lot of food in the duration of the 72 hours that the challenge is going on for. So really quickly, let me show you. On this account, I haven't even bothered to collect any coins. I have 2,562. But wait what happens, which is wait and see how many coins I'm going to get once I collect food. And another thing that really matters on this event is your level. If you're below level 79, if you're 79 or below, this event is your event. You can do so well in this event. You can finish all 3 rounds, honestly, within like 12 hours, maybe 15 hours. That's all it takes. You can walk away finishing all 3 rounds. That means 3 epic monsters at rank 1, 3 Montauk creatures, 3 rank 1 dungeon masters. And actually, let me enter that. You'd also get all those gems, those Brontis cells, of like probably over 200 Brontis cells. Probably, I think like, I forgot what I calculated, 120 gems, 171 gems. You get everything, having very little gold, less than 1 billion. Meanwhile, if you're at a high level, unfortunately the scaling isn't fair, so you won't be able to, like if you're lucky, maybe you play excessively for the next 72 hours, maybe you waste 2 billion gold, and if you're lucky, maybe, just maybe, you will get Dungeon Master, although Dungeon Master for higher level accounts are rank 2. So first, let me just demonstrate. This is a level 75 account. I have 2,562 coins. And once again, keep in mind, I haven't even been focusing on this account because I don't need to stress about it. I know I can finish within the last day if I have to. I can do all 3 rounds on this account. So 2,500, right? Let me log on to my main account and show you my progress there. I have 7,834 coins and I've been playing like crazy. I've been planting my Black Lotus root. I've used a lot of gold. I have a lot of food. And this is all I have to show for it. 7,834 coins, okay? So let me go back on my baby account and check this out. I am going to activate my Guardian over here, my Guardian of Food, double production, 26 million, that's fine. Exit out, and now all of this, these are all Black Lotus roots, they're now double production, so I'm gonna get 200,000 out of every collection, and just take a look at how many coins I'm going to get. And this is just with 1 rotation, so not even really an hour. So I planted them an hour ago, logging in now, activated it, check this out. Let me collect. I already got 348 there, but that's not it. Let me collect everything, and then you'll notice that when you do a full collection, you don't get your coins right away. It's just like a delay. You really don't need to do this, but what I like to do to make sure I get all my coins is really quickly do a blue lizard tail. You can click repeat all on the rest of them, and actually some of these I can watch a video to get to just finish it off. But I'll wait the 30 seconds because that's what I normally do. So 20 more seconds. And you're going to see this number, this 2,900 now, it's going to jump up considerably. And compared to my main account, you're going to be like, what the heck? That is so unfair. My main account, by the way, is level 129, I think, 128. I completely lost track. So if you're new to this game, I would recommend do not do adventure map. This thing right here, adventure map, do not do it. Watch what happens when I click collect. Bam, 9,752. 9,752 in addition to 300 I got. This is one rotation. I now have 13,000 coins almost. So 10,000. Every hour I get around 10,000 coins. Every hour 10,000. That means it takes 51,000 coins to finish the whole round 1. So 5 hours. In 5 hours, if I don't focus on collecting food, if I don't focus on collecting gold, if I just do planting, in 5 hours I will have the 50k coins required to finish the 72-hour challenge for round 1, which means in another 5 hours, round 2, in another 5 hours, round 3. And then obviously when you factor in collecting gold, if you factor in, you also get coins from breeding, if you factor in that in, probably in like 12 hours I can have this event finished, which is like a legendary, which is just insane. That's probably an ultra bot. Just absolutely insane. Like it's crazy. Again, if you're low level like me, 75, amazing. Once again, let me show you my main account. After playing actively all day, planting Black Lotus roots, using a bunch of gold that I've saved up for a long time, I have 7,000. And then you guys saw it right there. With one rotation, I went from 2,000 to now 13. It's incredible. It's insane. But that's how you do this event. There's no shortcuts. You have to prepare essentially. If you don't have gold saved up, I'm sorry, you really can't excel in this event. It requires planting food, and this is the best way. Plant Black Lotus. Get your Black Lotus, activate your Guardian for double production. That really is the best way. And yeah, because everyone always asks and everyone always wonders, how do people do it? How do people finish the event so fast? That's how they do it. If I was level 60 to 69, it'd be even easier. If it was level 50 to 59, it'd be even easier. Now, the one thing I will tell you is that if you're below level 100, your Dungeon Master will be rank 1. But that's fine because you can get 3 Dungeon Masters at rank 1, which is enough to get your Dungeon Master to rank 3, I believe. So it works out for you in the long run. If you're a high level player like my level 129 account, 128 account, whatever it is, then sure, I might be able to walk away with 1 Dungeon Master after excessively playing and wasting all my resources. But I'm going to end up with a rank 2, and that's pretty much it. You know, I'm going to get all of these rewards, a few gems here, but it's nothing like that of the lower level account. But I've made several videos on this. Everyone knows about this. Hopefully you do know about this, because this is one of the best events for low level players, for new players. With that being said, I want to talk about the monsters that are actually available. So let's move over to Monster Wiki and let's talk about them. And so we'll start off talking about Montauk Creature, just in case this is the legendary you can get, and you can get Dungeon Master, which is totally fine. This is one monster I've always liked, even though I don't really get a chance to use her. I like her for various reasons. First of all, her speed is that elite 3498 speed, great speed. She's a dark monster. She's in several books. Underworld, spirits, and female. She can hold the staff, which I believe is one of the best relics, and the amulet, one of the great healing relics. Staff is good for stamina regeneration and stamina removal. Amulet relic is great for healing yourself. Scrolling down to your skills, her ultimate skill can possess all enemy monsters. That's great, but what I really like are just her average basic skills. Porter to Horrors deals moderate dark damage, applies stun to all enemies. It's an AoE stun on a dark monster. That's always pretty good. Observe the Infinite activates all cooldowns on a single ally. I know it's not an AoE, but sometimes you just need to activate that cooldowns on a single ally. Keep in mind she's crazy fast at 3498. So if you're faster than the enemy deny monster, sometimes that's all you need. Maybe that monster is immune to stun, maybe that monster is hardened, maybe it has bulwark, and stunning isn't the most accurate thing, so you're better off just activating the cooldowns, and that way that enemy deny monster won't be able to deny you. So I do like that a lot, even if it's only a single target. Wraith's Gate deals moderate dark damage to all enemies, applies blind. A monster with an AoE blind. I love that. AoE blind, even days, they're called soft denies. They're not full denies, but it does make it so the enemy might miss against you. So you're kind of denying, not all the time, reducing their accuracy by 50%. So after you AoE stun on turn 1, maybe the next turn you can AoE blind, or maybe after your single cooldown is activated, the next turn you can AoE blind. On top of that, if we look at skills group 2, you have another single stun. Sometimes the advantage of using single stun over AoE stun is the fact that you have 5% more accuracy. Let's see, Spirit's Entry, single blind. And then Vacuum Gaze, you have single guard down. Guard down makes it so the attack always hits. I believe, even if your monster has total blind, if an enemy monster has guard down, I believe your attack will land. Not exactly sure, maybe you guys can verify in the comments below. It's been a while since I've actually tried that mechanic and a lot has changed. but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. If an enemy monster has guard down, your attack will not miss. For sure, if you're blinded, blinded and dazed, and even sunburned, it will hit. And I'm pretty sure even if you're total blinded, it will still land. So what I like about Montauk Creature is that she's just like a jack of all trades, you know? She can do cooldowns activated. She can make it so your attack doesn't miss. She can make it so the enemy is stunned, so they're blinded. I love her. She's crazy fast in 3 bucks, has good relics. So if she's the only monster you can get from the 72-hour challenge, don't be upset. She's still a pretty good monster in my opinion. If you're below level 79 and you happen to get 3 of her, well then that's awesome because you're going to be able to rank her up to rank 1 and be really close to ranking her up to rank 2. But moving on to the MVP of this event, Dungeon Master. And first of all, speed 3476. Now of course this isn't the elite speed of 3498, but honestly I think it's a fine enough speed, especially if you have your Rune Guardian. Your Rune Guardian at max level can increase the power of your runes by 10%. So even if you're facing off against, say, a 3498 base speed monster that has level 10 runes, if you have Dungeon Master with level 10 runes and then you activate your Guardian, I am pretty sure you'll get a competitive advantage. Even if your speed was 3465, I do believe, thanks to the Rune Guardian, that extra 10% really makes a difference. So for those of you that think the Rune Guardian doesn't matter, I would highly recommend you focus on unlocking the Rune Guardian, maxing it out, and then trust me, when it comes to those wars where you need to use it, it really does help you. It really does make the difference. But with that being said, trait first of all is Harden, 20% accuracy against all negative effects. This is really good considering all the negative effects out there. Mega stun, mega freeze, single stun, single freeze, possession, all those special possessions. Not to mention you also have total blind, you have stop time, all these singular like immobilizing skills or control effects. Relics, same as Montauk Creature, Amulet, and Staff. Some of the best relics in my opinion. Moving on to your skills, this is where this monster really shines. And actually before that I forgot to mention, aside from being a magic monster, this monster is an Evil Legions and an Underworld. So once again, for skills we have Critical, the ultimate skill. Its cooldowns activated in all the enemy team. Let's skip down to skills group 3. I like my analysis. If you want to listen to an analysis when this monster was first released, you can check it out there. But anyhow, we'll start with a bit late. So the reason this monster is really good is because we have a crazy fast speed, and a bit late activates all cooldowns on all enemy monsters. So AoE cooldowns activated, this cannot miss. You know, it also bypasses evasion. So really great way to mobilize the enemy monster without fearing them being like immune to stun or immune to freeze or having some immunity to control effect or anything. It even bypasses Hardened and Bulwark, I believe. I feel like I'm not exactly sure since I've been away for like a week and a half. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it does bypass all that. Critical Failure. On top of having cooldowns activated, it also has this monster, Dungeon Master, he also has a total blind, AoE total blind. Reduces the enemy's accuracy by 100%, meaning that their attack is going to miss. So not only are they going to use an attack, they're going to activate the cooldown on that attack, they're going to waste stamina doing that attack, and then it's going to miss your team. Great monster, really great monster. Roll the effect, not really the biggest fan of it myself. AoE applies 1 random torture status effects. Torture status effects are what we call DOT. This includes like burning, you know, quicksand, everything that deals damage over time. The reason I don't like it too much is because this is the AoE version, and honestly most of the time with this monster you're going to do a bit late followed by Critical Failure. Maybe you'll do Critical Failure then a bit late, but these two skills are really going to be what you do on the very first 2 turns. After that I would go for a single skill, maybe something like really disoriented, a single total blind. So after Critical Failure, maybe you want a total blind 1 enemy monster that's still alive. This is going to be on turn 3. Maybe you want to do here's Magical Trap if you like that random torture effect. I prefer this just because it has a 95% accuracy as opposed to Roll the Effect, 90% accuracy. Although I will say what I like about Roll the Effect is that it has a 1 turn cooldown, and then it's a great skill if your Dungeon Master is on defense, so it kind of makes it a little AI proof. But however, that's really up to you to decide whether or not you want to run it. The other skill I really do like is Friends Gathering. Deactivates all cooldowns and removes all negative status effects. You guys have heard me say multiple times, I love when a monster that's meant to deny can also support by removing negative effects, because there are so many negative effects that can be applied to your team. But on top of that, it also deactivates cooldowns, and deactivating cooldowns can lead to so many combos. So for example, let's say you do a bit late, activate cooldowns on the enemy, and then your attacker uses their strongest attack. Let's say that attack is a 4 turn cooldown. They take out one of the enemy monsters. On your next turn, well, the enemy fast monster is dead already, so maybe the turn order is going to be Dungeon Master, your attacker, then the enemy monster. well, just do cooldowns deactivated. Then your attacker is once again going to be able to use his strongest attack thanks to removing the cooldowns. And in case you had some sort of negative effect or whatever, doesn't matter, they're no longer gonna be blinded or dazed or whatever. They get to use their strongest attack with no negative effects on them. So Friends Gathering, really great skill for offensive purposes. I mean, heck, if you have Rossigon, you know, Rossigon can turn transfer. Oh my gosh, so many great combos that you can pull off. Yeah, Dungeon Master is the MVP of this event. You definitely want to go for Dungeon Master if you can. He is a great, phenomenal monster. I am really surprised that Social Point is giving out these amazing monsters. I guess it's kind of a way to reduce the gap between like the elite players and the usual casual free-to-play player, because come on, a rank 2 Kihaku, a rank 2 Dungeon Master. Oh my gosh, such a great event. And not even the 72-hour challenge, we currently also have the Nemesis dungeons, and the Nemesis dungeons are a way for all players to finally get Nemesis monsters, like without even having to spend money. If you're just patient and you wait for more consecutive Nemesis dungeons, like how amazing is that? Like, let me just show you my progress real quick. So dungeons, I already finished the normal dungeon. This is once again on my level 75 accounts. I am on the way to beat the hard dungeon, so beating these two will give me 25 Nemesis cells, and I think I have 25 from the last one, so that's going to be 50. Next time I'll have 75, and then the time after that I'll finally have 100, so I'll get Warthog for free. Super amazing. But I don't want to get into that topic in this video. This was all about the 72-hour challenge, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish you guys the best of luck. Once again, remember, there are no shortcuts to this event. It really falls back on whether or not you saved your gold, and if you saved your gold, if you have your Guardian to activate. If you do have your Guardian to activate, activate it, plant whatever product, whatever food gives you the most, and just collect that product until you exhaust all of your gold, and hopefully you can finish all 3 rounds. If not, hopefully at least you can get Dungeon Master. If not, Montauk Creature is still pretty good. And as for the Epic Monster, didn't really talk about him, but hey, if you get him, it's a free Epic Monster, so why complain? Not to mention you also get Bronze cells, you'll get some relics, you'll get some gems. It's a free event, you know, so just take the most out of it, whether or not you can excel on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, sorry for not uploading recent videos. I'm going to try my best to do a lot more, especially right now that we have so much going on. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I hope you guys are enjoying those old videos too, and I will see you all next time.